interesting one for us today. This gnarly creature is responsible for some of the most luxurious pieces of fashion that we have today. Yes, if you guessed it, this is an eel, and eel skin leather makes for great exotic luxury fashion. So eel skin leather is a byproduct of eel fishing for food, and it's mainly derived from the hagfish species of eel that's found in the Pacific waters. So you can imagine this is one of the harder to get types of raw materials for fashion. It's actually called the silk of the sea. And not only does it look as luxurious as silk, but surprisingly, eel skin is very durable leather. It has this naturally shiny finish, but very unique patterns throughout. So you can understand why we don't see or hear as much about this, because it is reserved for those who can truly afford it, or those who truly have good fashion sense and great style. And as someone who's continually working on their fashion sense and their style, I looked a little bit deeper into eel skin leather fashion items and realized that they have been around us this entire time. In fact, one of the most popular items of the last 2 years is actually made of eel skin leather. So let's take a look at some of the more prominent luxury fashion houses that has been quietly utilizing eel skin leather in their designs. These soft loafers from The Row, they have been raved about almost all of 2025, how comfortable they are, how gorgeous they are, and I can definitely see the appeal, especially in the eel skin. These are 100% eel skin, and we've already seen that the eel skin leather has a naturally shiny, smooth, supple appearance with unique patterns, but The Row has gone on to actually polish this, and it really just makes it more prominent and more appealing on a whole. Row offers them in different hues of black, classic, gorgeous, just stunning, perfect for everyday, perfect for when you want to be comfortable but still make a scene. They also offer them in this red brown, which I think is gorgeous, perfect for autumn, winter, and this olive hunter type of look also has gotten my attention. We know loafers are classic styles, but utilizing eel skin truly makes them stand out in an aisle of the familiar. Next up is a Ferragamo hug bag. This bag was already a crowd favorite, a disruptor of the moment, a trendy classic, if you will, but putting it in eel skin, especially in this shade, absolutely kicks it up a notch. I actually saw this bag in person, and the entire aura of the being that was wearing it. This bag was already gorgeous to begin with. You can definitely see why eel skin is considered the silk of the sea, because this looks so luxurious. It looks supreme. And this definitely takes the hug bag from just a classic in the making to a collector's item. And there's another favorite brand of mine, which is Proenza's Schooler, and they seem to have loved incorporating eel skin into their designs. I'm talking anywhere from accessories like bags, shoes, right into their clothing. And we already know Proenza loves to be interesting. They love to make very outside the box unique styles, but adding the eel skin truly makes a difference in the final outcome of a lot of their pieces. I mean, look at these shoes, this shoulder bag. This is unreal. Definitely opened my eyes to looking at more and more eel skin pieces. Moving over to Taz, which is another luxury fashion brand, which I just don't think we talk enough about. They have some of the most amazing pieces. I brought up this bag in a previous video where I shared some incognito designer bags that you could wear to work, and I still believe that this is one of the best bags ever created. But when I discovered it in eel skin, I just knew that I was already on the ball, on the money with this one. This bag is exceptionally beautiful. And I fear that the incognito status of this bag would have to be thrown out the window, because everybody is going to be asking you, where did you get this bag from? Tell me all about it. This is the most gorgeous leather I've seen. And we have to talk about a heritage luxury fashion house that is constantly topping charts and never afraid to play around with these types of exotics, and that's Gucci. When I was looking into more and more eel skin leather pieces, I saw a lot of vintage pieces, and a lot of them were from Gucci. I'm talking anywhere from shoes, bags, SLGs. Yes, they had a few pieces of clothing, but majority of them were accessories and shoes, and a lot were from the Tom Ford era, which totally makes sense. A lot of my favorite pieces were the clutches or SLGs, definitely reminiscent of Tom Ford, who has this way of giving you opulence in a very restrained elevated, refined way. And even though I'm talking about all these luxury brands, which of course carry luxury prices, there are more contemporary brands and even smaller independent designers who have been quietly yet consistently offering us these gorgeous eelskin accessories, clothing, you name it. And at a time when we're seeking to step outside and show our own individuality or uniqueness through our fashion, when we're trying to leave behind the clean girl, pristine aesthetic and find very one of a kind statement pieces, eelskin leather fashion pieces is definitely one to look into. Let me know in the comments if you own any of these eelskin pieces. How do you feel about this? Are you still into the vintage, worn-in type of look that these eelskin pieces do definitely portray? Until my next video,